That's why. Hello there. It's a duck, man. I'm out. This is the river. This is just a cool shot, man. So this video, I don't know how long it's going to go. I'll make a couple shorts. The river is totally packed with ice. This is Michigan here. Across here is Canada. Coast Guard. Look at this guy, man. He's trying to break up the ice. God, this is a big ass Coast Guard ship. We got a smaller Coast Guard here. Icebreaker. I can't tell who that is. You know, you guys, I need reading glasses. I can see my screen, but I can't see really well. I can't. That's not the Bramble, is it? Oh, that's the. Oh, wait. Now this camera zooms in really good. This is like. Okay, wait, I gotta hold my breath. Okay, where is the end of this thing? That's all Canada over there. Oh, here it comes. He's coming off. The Coast Guard's coming in front of me. I think this is the Mackinac right here. I'm not certain. This is all Canada here. The Canadians. We're just struggling to get through the ice here to keep what commerce we have in our shipping industry going. What little that is. Normally these guys shut down pretty much for the winter. Here's the freighter that's coming up behind these guys. It's a little treacherous here. I want to show what I'm kind of walking in right here. The river. My feet. This is fucking ice. I don't have my ice things on, so I'm not going for the fucking ice. We've got another Coast Guard cutter up here, and I don't know who this is. But the ice is really thick, man. We are. Oh, and here's the star of the show, though. The fucking giant spy camera that's keeping an eye on those Canadians over there, those dastardly Canadians, you know. I mean, the Canadians, Taliban, it's all the same. Look at that. Just show those dastardly Canadians don't try to sneak up on our shore. I gotta tell you, quite honestly, what the fuck would they want to even come here for? You know, heck, I think that's really more to keep the Americans in rather than keep the Canadians out. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm looking over there, man, I'm thinking, man, damn, they got, you know, Canada's pretty damn nice. They got lower unemployment. The women are really nice. You know, guys, I haven't been laid in like 6 fucking years. And I can't, you know, well, I'm sure I could find a Canadian girl that would, like, not care if I was unemployed. I mean, my kids are gone, so that was keeping me from having relationships before. You know, when you have kids, especially girls, man, you know, it's hard to do anything. I mean, all your resources go right there. This is all Canada over here. God, I'm wanting to go there. It's probably jobs. They got the good donuts, and oh, they got those French fries with they put the chili on there, and they got the stuff they put on top of the chili, man. I tell you what, oh, a couple donuts at a Tim Hortons with some of those chili fried things. Oh, and then you go have a Molson Canadian. You know, the thing about Canadians, they don't like Canadian beer, man. I gotta tell you, Molson Canadian, oh, chili fries and donuts, it doesn't get any better than that unless you got a good bud to go along with that. This is Canada. Now, you guys, I know I joke about these things. I'm gonna get serious here in a couple of minutes. I want to make a serious video about there's a freighter coming up. I want to make a serious video about pieces of the puzzle. You know, we had 770,000 adjusted first-time filers last week on unemployment. And what the hell does that tell you? And you haven't seen that on mainstream news. Here, I'm going to follow this Coast Guard boat. But we've had, you know, the people are saying the animal deaths, it's all prophecy, and you know, that's very well. But the animal deaths and the things that are happening, you know, as far as animals, is just a result of a man being a bad steward of this earth. We're freaking polluting everything, man. We're killing the earth, we're killing the animals, the forest is dying. You know, we had half this here, this state park I'm across from, the trees were cut down because of the emerald ash borer. What we're doing is we're killing species that keep these invasive insects and animals and plants in check, and then they're just simply getting out of control. And that's what's happening everywhere across the earth. We had 200 cows die in Wisconsin where there's dead birds. dropping out of the sky in Los Angeles, and the freaking homeless people are eating them. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. New Zealand, Iran, Texas, Paraguay, tons and tons. Fish, alligators, birds, everything washing up on shore in Paraguay. Brazil, same thing. Alligators, turtles, fish, all types of aquatic animals. Alabama, Lincoln Park, Michigan, dead fish. Southern Illinois, where I used to live. Dead birds dropping out of the sky. This is from yesterday, you guys. Okay. US debt? Yes, it's 14 trillion, and we're going to borrow like 2 or 3 trillion. So our GDP is supposed to be, well, you know, I'm not even watching my screen, sorry about that. But that's the river. Our GDP is 14 trillion supposedly. It's not going to be that much again because I don't see how it can be. We've got 558.1 million people working in America out of 300 million people. You know, people, the politicians, the policymakers are just out of touch with reality, man. Just out of touch. Man, you imagine how much beer that thing could hold? That's a Canadian thought. That's what the Canadians are looking at this thinking, man, beer. How much beer could that hold? That could get you through the winter right there. You could have your own Tim Hortons right there on the deck, man. Okay, countries are failing. Countries are collapsing. Here's Canada. Countries are collapsing. Tunisia, gone. Lebanon, gone. Syria, next. Sri Lanka, gone. The Sudan, gone. Egypt. It's on the blocks, man. Egypt, you guys. I know what you're saying. Not Egypt. Yep, Egypt. What's happening here is it's this beast, this religion that's gonna not just it's not just everybody blames the Muslims, you know, the Catholics. Look, it's gonna be a combination. The Muslims are gonna be one part of it. The Catholics are gonna be another part of it. They're gonna unite. It's gonna be like sort of united. It's gonna be like a united religious front. They're gonna say we need to bring peace with the people, because most of the wars, you guys, if you look at it right now, they're not wars of attrition or people trying to get land or anything. These are wars. These are tribal wars and they're religious wars. Every single war going on right now. It's not like World War II or Vietnam or Korea or any of those good wars, right? But these are all wars about religion. And we're gonna have, first of all, the United States economy will collapse. Okay, our enemies, which include Turkey, Iran, Russia, China, and you notice Russia and China are staying out of this, looking for nuclear weapons making processes over there in Iran. They don't want anything to do with it. They don't even care. You know, to them, they got better things in their mind, and one of those better things is, of course, Russia has turned on the oil wells to China, and they are totally trading not in U.S. dollars, but in the yuan and rubles. Now look at this. I'm going to show you something here. This is pretty fucked up. So this is
keep up with it.
the cooling tower here of this fucker. This giant spy camera fucker. Okay. I'm watching the Canadians. And this is the cooling tower. Now what the fuck is up there that requires cooling in the fucking wintertime? Anyway, electrical shit. Okay. Then we got China. I was a little lost my concentration here. The Egypt next. Russia and China oil supply trading in rubles and yuan, and we have Iran that will not accept U.S. dollars for any of their oil, of course. And we have this girl, man. She freaking totally made me lose my concentration. Everybody's taking pictures up here, the ice cutters. Okay, but you know, these people are going to collapse our economy. That's what the whole, you know, if you notice, there's no volume in the stock market. Again, I keep saying this, there's no volume in the stock market, and the stock market keeps going up, even though we had 770,000 first time filers. And I mean, we got the results from the Christmas retails, which high-end stuff did pretty good. The low-end stuff, the ordinary people, the people don't have a lot of money, did shitty. You know, and I just predicted that too. high-end people aren't going to keep buying Porsches and expensive furniture, man. You got a limit to where you get to. And of course, we had the furniture factory here in Michigan shut down, 750 jobs. Like 5 factories are going to close. A few in couple in Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Canada. And of course, we're going to watch this. We're going to watch our economy collapse. They're going to pull the rug out from under all commodities, and these commodities are going to include, I can tell you right now, they're going to include oil, they're going to include gold, silver, copper, corn, soybeans. I could go on and on and on. All these precious metals are going to be also they're going to pull the rug out from everything. GM, all the stock, man, Ford stock, all of it. I mean, I'm not saying it could come back, but the thing is, we are so in debt that the dollar won't come back. We have no manufacturing base at all, 0. Well, we have some. We just sold a big factory out in Michigan here. It was called the Willow Run plant in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and it was a huge goddamn plant, man. Fucking miles long, right? They sold all the equipment, all the steel, everything for scrap, or the equipment can be reused to the Japanese and to the Indians. Now, the Indians with a dot on their heads, those guys. Okay, here we got the tugs coming back here. This is pretty cool. Now it's not too bad, 11 minutes. But you know, another piece of the puzzle, is Lebanon is collapsed totally. Tunisia collapsed. Egypt, man, is going down the tubes. We're going to see that next. And you saw when Sadat got murdered by his own freaking military. You know, those people are messed. That's not going to happen to the leaders again. So we have Germany. Germany now has a professional army. You know, the thing is, I have relatives that fought and died in World War II. I'm sure that somewhere down the line, I've had relatives that fought and died in World War I. And you know, there was even wars before that, you guys. We didn't get involved in the war of 1793 or 92 or 1892. Germany fucked with France then, and you know, these wars, but Germany have been going on and on. Let me study this. On and on and on. And now Germany has their own army. And this is frightening because the Catholic Church, man, back to the Vatican again, back to these combined religions. They're jockeying to sucking the Protestants from England into some kind of combined religious sort of massive conglomerate. My mouth is frozen again. This is going to be cool here. A religious sects. The Anglican Catholics, of course, they've already sucked them up. I mean, they got rid of those guys because of the gay priest and all that. But it seems to be it's okay now. And the Catholic Church has a vested interest because they need the money. And a huge money-making machine rather than 10 money-making machines, you know, the Protestants and the offbeat of the Protestants. So churches are going broke right now. And I'm telling you that most religions worship money. They don't worship God. They worship money. And what's going to happen is I think it's going to be a mega religious sort of, I'm trying to keep him on track here. They're going to combine, you know, all these churches, they need the money. And it's going to be mega power, mega money. But this is going to happen after our collapse. And I'm putting this out there. I think we're going to have a big incident on Tuesday, the day after Martin Luther King Day. Just a funny feeling that I'm having. I think that's about all the news I'm going to cover. Pieces of the puzzle. Tunisia collapses. Egypt's on the block right now as we speak. Yeah, maybe Egypt will go Tuesday. Something's going to happen Tuesday. But this is cool. This is the freighter here. You know, I'm going to let this go past 15 minutes. I know this is boring. But listening to my fucking rattling off about how the system's going to collapse and the world's going to be pretty much fucked. And if you need medicine, you're going to be fucked. I would say right now, get in shape. I want to say one more thing. Thomas Jefferson the people fear the government, there's tyranny. When the government fears the people, there's liberty. Thomas Jefferson. Duck out.